Guys, so what's up? It's your boy Justin, aka Just Hollywood, and we're back with another video. So this video is gonna be the reunion recap, and then this will be the last of the Bad Boys Club. So we're gonna just talk about the reunion, my thoughts, and just call out the bullshit that was said. So let's get right into it. So first of all, everybody walks in. They walk in, I think first. Mind you, if you notice, nobody got checked at the door. When yet Karan said that they did get checked at the door, so that was a lie. That's just another cover up. But anyways, we walked in, they did not check us at the door, so just putting that out there. And then we go upstairs. Then they do their they start talking their shit, in their room or whatever. And let's get into the things that they were saying. So let's start from the top. First of all, I was actually very confused at why Bearded Dragon was wondering who was gonna be with who, because to me it's like you should already know who's gonna. First of all, you should already know. You was talking the motion in your confessional, so the fact that you're even confused and wondering who's gonna beef with who is kind of like mind blowing to me, because it's like you talk the most shit in your confessional, so you should already know who the fuck was coming for your neck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should already know that. But anyways, he wants to act clueless like he always does. Ace says that he was excited to see everybody.
Definitely. What about you? Who are you excited to see?
Everybody, actually. I haven't seen nobody in a minute, so.
True.
Sounds cute. And then here comes Miss Moment, Rocky, coming in. He says he's excited to see everybody too, which I know. So I know that there was a conversation that Hayes was talking about, like that the apartment, because they keep saying house, but it's really an apartment. That the apartment was separated. You're absolutely right. It was separated, not because of us, because of you guys. Well, really, if you want to really think about it, because of casting choices, because majority of the cast was from Boston. But at the end of the day, like, they also still separated it. They did. Like, y'all seen it, so we don't really got to go into detail as far as that, but we all know who really separated. Me and Kate did not separate shit like they did, not us. So they had talked about that. Then here comes Raquel, Mrs. Moment, wants the moment, talking about, oh well, people think I'm Puerto Rican and they don't like that I be saying the N-word, but the only one that's Puerto Rican that says the N-word is Justin. First of all, I'm not the only one that's Puerto Rican that says the N-word. Your bitch, Jeremy, yeah, your bitch is Puerto Rican, right? But he says the N-word too. So like, you sound stupid as fuck, bitch. And not only that, you keep talking about it behind my back as far as the N-word comment. But me and you had a whole fucking conversation about the N-word in the apartment, and you was agreeing with me, understanding where I was coming from. If you had so much of a fucking issue, why didn't you address it then? I was saying the N-word all throughout the motherfucking apartment, and you didn't say shit about it. We had a conversation about it because Karan felt like I shouldn't be saying it, so me and Rocky just talked about it because it was just came up in conversation, and you was agreeing with me. Now all of a sudden you have an issue with it. You should have spoke up then. Like, what happened after that? Oh yeah, so then Ty and Hayes did like a little interview, and they were just talking about, like, from what I remember, they were talking about that you had Ty talking about, oh well, we've been eating out their last names. I don't care. I don't want you to know my motherfucking last name, bitch. I don't. And then Hayes was like, and I think Ty too, talking about, oh, like, we used to invite them to places, and this and that. That's not true. The only one that did invite us to places was Hayes, but Hayes used to exclude Calvin. So if Calvin is invited, then we're not going. It's just what it is. So Hayes was the only one. Ty and everybody else never invited us to shit, so I don't know what Ty is talking about. Like, they're just delusional. They just make up lies. I don't know. It's weird. That's just what they do. It's a Boston thing at this point. It's confirmed that it's a Boston thing. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about that they used to invite us to places. What about when Ty and I don't know if Lilo did their little voguing thing? We weren't invited to that shit. There was a lot of shit that they did that we weren't invited to. Do we care? No. You know what I'm saying? And plus, we don't want to go out with you guys anyways because y'all are weird. Why the fuck would we want to go out with y'all? You guys are weird. So for what? Y'all did some weirdo shit, so we're not gonna go out with you guys. And that's just really what it is. So then, anyways, moving on along. So then we go into our things. Now, people are confused as to why me and Ty got into the fight. And it was just a question. I saw in the comments that there was questions about it, and I'm going to explain that right now. So, basically, before going to the reunion, I was going to originally go for Lilo, because Lilo was in his confessionals talking about the sleeping thing, that I was awake. When he couldn't express that to my face, he faked apologized. He said it in his confessionals. So his ass was going to be mine. Ty was going to be next. His ass was going to be mine too after Lilo, because I felt like Ty and Lilo were the ones in their confessionals trying to play with my character. If you guys remember, in the beginning of the season, you had Ty trying to make it seem like he punked me, saying that I stuttered, that I didn't want no smoke, and then also, like, you're talking, like, you know, about, like, the Mitch fight, talking about, oh, Mitch whooped that ass, we ain't forget.
Mitch whooped that ass. Mitch whooped his ass. Yo, what did I Mitch whooped that ass. We didn't forget. And he was out. He was drunk. Goes in the trial. Just in the trial.
That's why I whooped your ass at the reunion. But anyways, Justin whooped that ass, we ain't forget. Got that ass whooped. So talking about that, so I feel like them two bitches were the ones that try to play with my character and try to make me seem like I was a punk bitch, and I'm never a punk bitch. So the ones that made it seem like I was a punk bitch were the ones that I was going to embarrass and show them that I'm not no punk ass bitch. The night that Calvin and Ty got into, like, that little fight that they got into outside of the club, I don't think it was, well, it happened, but I don't know if people caught it or not, but Ty was trying to be cute with me before he even got into the fight with Calvin, and was, like, trying to, like, tell me, like, move out of the way, like, doing all this. And I'm like, I'm not moving over, I'm gonna stand right here, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, that's when he goes up to Rocky, and probably him and Lilo, who knows, telling Rocky that I was playing bodyguard and this and that or whatever, like, making up lies, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna also get into that too, because if you guys see in the TTB live that the clip was actually you know, like, they played the clip with Rocky saying, oh yeah, you know, we're gonna have to catch our fade if that bodyguard stuff continues. Yeah, so that was because obviously Ty and Lilo, or probably just Ty, who knows, was telling Rocky that I was playing bodyguard, which I wasn't, because I was gonna let Calvin and Ty do what they do, you know what I'm saying? I was just standing there already. Me and Kay, we was just standing there. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, so if you guys watch the TTB live, and if you guys did see that clip was actually funny to me, because Rocky was saying a lot of shit, like, talking about, like, he feels like we're gonna have to fight because of my braids. Honestly, Rocky was looking for a moment. He really was. Like, that bitch was looking for a fucking moment, because his moment, his storyline was getting tossed on the couch. That was his storyline. So he was trying to look for another moment. And it was just funny to me, because it's like, you're talking about my braids. So I told Kay and Calvin, I said, I'm not giving that bitch the moment he's looking for, unless if he has the balls to actually get in my face with that rah-rah shit or swing on me, then I'm gonna beat the bitch's ass. But I'm not giving that bitch the moment. Sometimes you can't give everybody what they want. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, walked into the apartment, dropped my bag, because I had my bag in my hand. Dropped my bag, went to the kitchen where he was at to see what's up. Like, is he gonna run up? Like, I don't know, you're saying all these things. I'm not the one with the problem. You are. So are you gonna run up? Like, I don't know. Anyways, we ended up talking it out. You know, he just basically said, like, you know, if that bodyguard stuff continues, then we're gonna have to catch our fade. And of course, it wasn't shown in the clip, but what I said is that that's cool, that's fine, because those are your peoples and these are my peoples. I've always been saying that. I said, if anybody jumps in my friend's fight, I'm jumping in it. Like, it's not gonna change anything. So I don't know what you're saying, but that's not gonna change. That's why at the reunion, when Ty snuck Calvin while he was trying to fight Rocky, that's why I jumped in it. It's not changing anything. It never was gonna change anything. You get what I'm saying? So what is your point? Like, what is your point? If you want to do something, then do it. If you wanted to fight me because you wanted your moment, you should have ran up. I'm not the one with the problem. You are. So you should have ran the fuck up and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? We talked it out. Then I see that he goes to the bathroom and says, well, he said niggas can get hyped, you know. Niggas can get hyped and get beat up. But you didn't tell me that to my face, though. Like, you talk a big game, but you're not really about it. You're not that tough as you claim to be. You went to the bathroom after we talked about it and said, oh, niggas can get hyped and then get beat up. Why did you tell me that to my face? Because if you would have told me that, then the whole conversation would have went left. And you would have got your ass beat in that motherfucking apartment. So you see Kay moving, and then Lilo's standing there like a dumbass. Like, you asked him if he wants to, or you're being cute with him. He moves closer. You're still sitting there. Do you mind to fight? Like, you should have been ready. You should have been getting up too. Like, the minute I would have seen somebody moving like that, I would have got him like, what's up? Like, because clearly you want to fight. Like, it's just fucking obvious. So, just sitting there, then Kay gets up, pops his ass right back to the motherfucking couch, as he should. And, you know, they started fighting or whatever. Mind you, the next thing you know, all I've seen is coffee being thrown or whatever it was on fucking Hayes. So then Hayes turns around and was like, oh shit. Mind you could tell Hayes really wasn't trying to fight because he turned around, didn't even react to it other than just saying, oh shit. So then all I saw was Raquel, like, on the side of the stage, looking like he was trying to come up the stage. But then watching the reunion, I seen that he threw a cup. I didn't even see that. So I seen that he was like trying to like come up on the stage, but the security was holding him. So then I seen Calvin running down, and then I guess, yeah, him and Rocky started like swinging at each other. Next thing you know, I see fucking Ty fucking sneak Calvin. Then that's when I just ran up and I beat the shit out of that bitch. And you know what? Ty deserved it. And mind you, Ty was going to get it from me regardless. But the fact that I saw you sneak him like that, like, your ass was mine at that moment, and it was. I beat that ass, as I should. You was going to get that ass beat anyways. But the fact that you did that, you got that ass beat sooner. So, whoop that ass. He claims that he didn't get his ass beat. Like, we all seen it. You got your ass. Anyway, so back to the reunion. So we did our interviews. Me and Kay, we did ours. Calvin did his too, but that wasn't shown. Karan cut that out because, you know, he was being shady towards Calvin. So that happened. And then Karan wanted Calvin to sit backstage while me and Kay go out, which we were kind of confused about because Calvin made it to the end. So why does he have to wait to come out when he should have just came out with us? We were just kind of confused about that. So then, anyway, so we go, you know, out there to go sit down or whatever. We're waiting. We sit down finally. And then that's when the question starts to be asked. And yeah, I mean, if you guys see it, I mean, everything that me and Kay was saying was real shit. Everything they were saying, it was some bullshit. Like, you had fucking Ty. It's the queen. Like, you're not no queen. You never was. Like, you're just talking out your ass, your skinny, bony ass. Like, just shut up. That's why nobody clapped for y'all. That's why they clapped for us, because we was talking real shit. Y'all little bum-ass bitches was talking fucking nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, so then fucking, that's when Lilo was, like, getting cute, like, you know, whatever. Then Kay, you know, was, like, basically, like, Kay's been wanting to fight Lilo on some real shit, you know what I'm saying? Kay's been wanting to fight Lilo, so now that Lilo gave him the green light, it was just kind of like, alright, you came with the green light, bitch, so I'm gonna fuck you up. got his ass beat. We ended up going back into the room. Then I seen the clip that Rocky looked like he was trying to go into the room. There was a side door on the stage that he could have went into, so I don't know why he didn't. And if he would have, then at that point he really would have just got jumped. Straight up. Like, you coming in our dressing room with that bullshit, especially he was trying to pick at Calvin, you know, he was trying to fight with Calvin or whatever, then you was saying shit about me behind my back. Yeah, you would have got jumped. Then I hear that Rocky said that he kicked me while me and Ty were fighting. No, you didn't. Because if you would have kicked me, then I would have went at you, whooped your ass. And then not only that, if you would have kicked me while fighting somebody, my goons that was there would have hopped in that ass and fucked you up, straight up. So that never happened. You know what I'm saying? So that was just another lie that, you know, he did like they always do. You know what I'm saying? Then I seen that Hayes was talking about we're all fucking each other. Like, that's not even true. That we're in a three-way relationship. My thing is, let's talk about the incest that's been going on throughout the whole entire season. You guys claim you guys are cousins, but you guys are around each other while this person is fucking with this one and fucking on each other. Like, so let's not even do it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, Karan ended up coming in, trying to come at Calvin. They were like in each other's faces in the dressing room, arguing. You know, then Jalil's fucking jello looking ass, you know, trying to come at Calvin, and then we kind of came at him, and, you know, Jalil was just like shutting the fuck up, like, cause, you know, he's a pussy fat bitch too. And, you know, Karan was just mad, whatever. Calvin didn't give a fuck because, you know, whatever, like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So Karan basically said that Calvin had to go, so we're like, all right, so then we're going too. Not only that, there was security that was also saying that he suggests that we go, because if we don't and if it keeps escalating, the cops are going to get called. So at that point, it was time to go. And so anyway, so Karan claims that Calvin was spitting, which wasn't true. Ty was actually the one that was spitting. So that really wasn't true. I don't know why, you know, he said Calvin was, but of course he's going to say that he's always going to defend the Boston. You know, Boston power, I guess that's just what they do. So yeah, so we're going to just jump right into the end. They start talking about the little orgy. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Whatever. So then they start going around asking questions. Oh, mind you, they're talking about the orgy. See Ty like this, right? With his fucking little knot and little fucking vein popping out, probably trying to ignore his fucking headache because he got beat the fuck up. Meanwhile, Rocky and Ty and them was like, oh, it was like a little scratch. No, it wasn't. It was a vein. Like, pay attention, okay? People, pay attention, okay? If you're not delusional like them, you would see what people actually really saw. The vein and the little knot that was there because he got fucked up. So anyways, they start going around. They start talking about whatever. The thing that kind of caught my attention was when Raquel was like that he wanted to fight me and Kay round 2, and he wanted to fight me, but they told him not to. My thing is, if you want to fight somebody, you should have done it. I don't understand. I mean, you claim nobody tells you what to do. If you really want to do something, you should have done it. Like, that doesn't make sense. If I want to fight somebody, I'm going to fight them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you claim you this tough guy. You should have just done it. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're talking big fucking game, and you're not that tough.
Justin, when I asked Justin if he was co-starring bitch, the bitch stuttered. So, she was, bitch. You didn't, so there was no, she didn't want no smoke, no shade. Probably should have left her alone.
Justin whooped that ass, we ain't forget.